Can Jimmy Butler hang with Milwaukee? Let's talk about it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with another Underdog fantasy pick'em video. Like I said, do we think Jimmy Butler and crew is going to be able to hang with Milwaukee, or are they going to lose in a full sweep or 5? I think it's only going to go 5 games. I think Milwaukee's going to take it to these guys. They just don't look the same as they did last year. But again, we're going to talk about a few plays. We'll talk about Jimmy Butler and a play that I do like with a projection I think is set a little bit too high in this matchup. Playing that hard-fought game against the Bulls. I think it's going to be a different story here against Milwaukee. Also, I will talk about and show you for a new user sign up, you can use promo code KEG. I'll put the link in the description below and kind of show you how you can get a free play as well as the deposit match. And we'll jump right in and talk about that as well. But hey, got 3 plays for you here. Let's dive into it. All right, let's dive right into the special here and talk about it. Again, Julius Randle. This is for new users only. If you sign up using the promo code KEG and the link in the description below. This is going to go live on Friday at 5 p.m. The cutoff for this is at noon. So if you use that link and you sign up and get that deposit bonus 100%, you'll also get this free square. They will push it out to your account after noon on that Friday, the 21st. For all new users, that's when it'll go live. So again, if you use that promo code, you will get access to this free pick for you guys. So again, use that promo code. And again, let's talk about these plays real quick. So again, 3 plays for you here. A little recap of yesterday. We only got one. We hit the Donovan Mitchell over 30 points, easily cleared that number. But also looking at Saddiq Bey hooked us, shot 1 for 4. Only hit 1 3-pointer. And James Harden, I wish I would have won assist with this video instead of the free throws made. I can't believe that he didn't go the line at all that game. That was shocking to me. But, did not go the line. But he did easily get over the 9.5 assists. And I had that in the premium plays for a couple other things. But, man, I wish I would have pushed that out for you guys in this video. But I did talk about it. Hopefully some of you jumped on that one. 3 plays for you here. And I'm just going to dive right into it. We talked about Milwaukee here and Miami. I think Miami's going to struggle here in this game, especially going into Milwaukee. I really do think they're going to struggle here. Jimmy Butler, and again, this is all game scripts when it comes to the playoffs and what you think's going to happen. I think he's going to struggle in this game a little bit, and points-wise, I think they're going to shut him down a little bit. So I'm going to take lower than 25.5 points for Jimmy Butler. If you think this game is going to stay close in the game script, Vegas has it at 9.5 points favorite for Milwaukee here, 218.5. I think they're going to come out kind of flat in this game. Strus shot ungodly that game against the Bulls, and I think that really carried them because they struggled against the Bulls, man. The Bulls are not a good team. But 25.5 points here. We're kind of look at, back in the playoffs and kind of, pull a little bit here. Back in the 2021 playoffs? 2021 went into the playoffs, absolutely just got dominated. And Butler had 17, 10, 19, and 12 points in those 4 games that they did play them back in 2021. I think we're going to see something similar to this, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take under here. If we look at just this year, Jimmy Butler, he's put up 17, 16, 32, and 23 points. I'd have to look at that 32-point game. Sometimes Giannis does sit. Juice is on the under on this as well at the 25.5 point number. One thing I do want to mention, this is, if you want to turn insurance on, I turn it on usually on the 4 and 5 picks. But if it's, you're going to have it off here, I like to leave it off. I'm only playing 2 or 3, and that's tend to what I like to play over here on Underdog. But I'm going to go lower here just for the game script. I just think they're going to take it to him. Jimmy Butler's going to play a lot of minutes, but I think they're going to try to slow him down, and I don't think he quite gets there. And again, Juice is on the under a little bit at 25.5 points. Next one we're going to look at here. This one, I was on the fence with, because just with this game, Russell Westbrook, No Paul George in this series against Phoenix. I don't think he's coming back. I think they said the last thing. Phoenix is favored by 7.5 here. A lot of this is going to be on Russell Westbrook's shoulders, Norman Powell, and Kawhi Leonard. And if Kawhi Leonard is cooking a little bit, then Russell Westbrook is going to be cooking a little bit. So these next two plays are both Russell and Kawhi, and they correlate to each other because they're not going to hit this if they struggle. So I like playing these, and I think what could be a little bit of competitive game if Kawhi, goes off here, and it'll help Westbrook as well. So I would either play these next two both the way I see it playing, or go opposite on both. I would not play them, one going higher and one going lower. I wouldn't do that. If I was going to play both these guys, I'm either going higher on both or lower on both, because they're either both going to hit or they're both not. So with Russell Westbrook, I kind of like the higher than 8 assists with him. It did come out, the line was 7.5 with juice on the over at -140. If we look at what he's done without Paul George over the last few games, let's go all the way back to March 27th without him. 10, 10, 11, 9, 4, 6, and 9 assists. That is 5 of the last 7 games he has went over. And then the one game against Phoenix where he did put up 9 assists against them just on the 9th of April. He played almost 40 minutes. We're going to see about 40 minutes out of him again. So I don't mind taking the shot at over 8 or higher than 8 assists for him. And that's where I kind of lean for Russell Westbrook. If you think he's going to be pressing a little bit and maybe, push a little too hard, maybe you want to look at his turnovers. But without Paul George out there, he's actually done a pretty decent job of keeping track of the ball here, where he's only went over this number or higher than this number once in the last 8 games. So I was pretty surprised by that, because he can turn the ball over at a pretty high clip. So I was pretty shocked with that it wasn't higher than it should be. So we're going to go higher than 8 assists here. And then the last one we're going to look at here, like I said, we're going to go over to Kawhi, and these two plays correlate with one another. And with Kawhi Leonard, I think my favorite one is higher than 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists with him. He just put up 46 against Phoenix here, the last game that they did play. And he did it in 36 minutes. We should see 40 minutes out of him easily. They're going to need him. If it stays remotely close, Phoenix is favored by 7.5. So, which is, it should be that way with Durant and Booker and all those guys. But Kawhi Leonard is going to have to do absolutely everything here. He should see over 20 field goal attempts. He's going to get some rebounds, going to get some assists. I will take the shot here in the playoffs with more than 38.5, higher 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists with him. If you want to go a few other ways, maybe you want to look at assist at 4. I was kind of looking at that one a little bit, or fantasy score at 46.5. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he puts up a 50 burger here for Kawhi Leonard. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. Again, if you have not signed up at all and you want to check out this special that we have here over at Underdog Fantasy. Again, you get this if you are a new user. Sign up, use that promo code KEG. Link is in the description below. And once this goes live, they will push it to you into your account. So with that, again, appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic Sunday fun day, and I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.